Hi guys, it is time to talk the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm sure you guys are sick of talking about Beverly Hills, so this video, if you love the Real Housewives of New Jersey, is definitely for you. And it would be refreshing. I'm gonna tell you guys a lot of what's gonna be going on this upcoming season, and it doesn't matter if you're a tree hugger or not. We're gonna be talking about Jackie, Jennifer, Dolores, and some of the new girls. So before we get started, guys, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on. I tell you guys all the time. We are working with women coast to coast, and now we have Dubai, a franchise in a whole other country. So you got to turn those notifications on because you never know what time something crazy might be going on, and you're not going to want to miss it. So and I'm trying to hit 3,000 followers. So go ahead, subscribe, guys, please. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get started on this tea. I love New Jersey. It's my favorite franchise. I have said this time and time again. Dolores has been on the show long enough, guys, to have a season where she shines, like be an OG, making like she's been on the franchise for a long time now, and it's like she's never had that season that you like remember her for, or like that really made a name for herself, for a scene or a storyline or whatever the case may be. We've just never really seen that from Dolores. She's always kind of like the backup singer, but friend, if you will. Like, she's never the star, she's never the center. So allegedly that's what we're going to be seeing from Dolores this season. She's going to shine this season. She's going to be a star. She's going to be the housewife that we all knew she could be, guys, and I'm excited for that. I hope that she brings it 1,000%. She deserves it. She works hard, she shows up, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and she understands, of course, the dynamic in New Jersey because she's from, they're tight knit out there, guys. We've talked about this before. And you know what? She's also still friends with Caroline Manzo. So, yeah, she's kind of an important dynamic to New Jersey as a whole, historically, if you will. Okay, also, we already know she has a new boyfriend. We know that Frank is part of the husband's crew that actually have a contract. They're earning a paycheck with Bravo now. So he will, of course, have obligations to film, and he's bringing his girlfriend along. I posted photos of them in my community a while back, so go check those out. She's a beautiful young lady, blonde hair. She was on Watch What Happens Live. I think they showed her, but she didn't seem comfortable, and we have heard before that she didn't really want to come on to the Housewives. That wasn't something she wanted to do, and because they've been dating for a while now. So, but now that Frank is like contracted, I'm not sure if like he just has obligations and he brings her along and she gets partial payment maybe. Now here's an interesting fun fact, guys. Her best friend is one of the new girls coming onto the season. So not only will she have ties to Frank this season, she will also have ties to one of the new girls coming on because she's their best friend. Now, we also have to talk about the fact, I skipped this for a second, sorry guys, Dolores. She's in a rough spot because I guess we're going to find out, guys, that Marge and Dolores have been best friends this whole time. They're closet best friends, allegedly, okay? How funny is that? I'm not surprised. I'm really, really not surprised. But I think fans are going to be surprised because I think we all trust Dolores, and we think like she's a trustworthy person, and what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and she's about that. But not always. Not when it comes to her job, not when it comes to her pockets, not when it comes to the show. Is it like kind of betrayal that she would be best friends with Marge and not really tell any of us? I mean, I act like I'm part of the cast. Like we're part of the cast, guys. I mean, and not tell anyone. You know what I mean? Do you guys think that's shady? If Dolores has been closet best friends with Marge, do you guys think that is shady or not? Please leave comments. we have to talk about the fact that we are going to see Teresa. She's going to be really good friends with Danielle, who's one of the new girls. And I've told you guys about Danielle because there was some footage of her when she was like 18 or 19, maybe she was 20, moving out to LA to follow her dreams to become rich and famous and be an actress. And she moved out to LA and they filmed her. And she was like kind of a hot commodity because she was a dark haired young woman with a Long Island, New York accent. And that was like complete opposite of what they had in California, which was like blonde haired, blue eyed, big boobed women. So it made her a hot commodity, but apparently didn't work out for her. And now we're going to see her on the Real Housewives in New Jersey, and she has picked Team Teresa. Now, apparently Jennifer doesn't have much of a storyline. That doesn't surprise me either because, you know, she had such a big storyline last season. It's kind of hard to compete with. My husband was having an affair and it just got outed on national television. It's hard to beat that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's okay. Take the bench, Jennifer. Take the bench this season. Be cool. Take the bench. She's going to, you know, fight with tough battles over politics with Marge, allegedly. And we're going to hear a little bit about the Roe versus Wade discussion. So, you know what? Like I said, Jennifer deserves a water break. No problem with that at all. I think that's fine. We're going to see Tracy, which is Tiki's wife. I just really have made myself try to remember her name. But we're only going to see her when Tiki's available to film, okay? I don't know why this, I just don't understand it. I don't know if she just is dying to be on the show. Does she know that they only really want to film Tiki or they only want her because of Tiki? I don't know, guys. Is she going to realize it after this season? Maybe. I would think anyone would realize it after the reunion. I just feel like they did her so dirty, putting her in a chair at the end of the couch, having her get ready, go there, and not even show 5 minutes of her in a 3-part reunion, guys. That's shitty. Let's see here. I guess allegedly the only person that Dolores hasn't popped off to this season so far is Marge. I'm not surprised. Jackie allegedly is back to full time because she's just brought it this season because now she's friends with Teresa and Melissa. Apparently there's a falling out between Melissa and Jackie as well. It gets a little bit out of control, but I'm just really not surprised with this narrative of Teresa and Jennifer becoming friends because not Teresa and Jennifer, Teresa and Jackie becoming friends because if you guys remember the last season, before they even filmed, Jackie and Evan and Teresa and Louie took pictures together. They were playing tennis together. They like went on a double date and had lunch and stuff. And Teresa even said like they did that before filming started for last season, and that's why she was like so surprised how Jackie acted during filming because she said like they had a really great time playing tennis and hanging out with Evan and Louie, and she was just like shocked kind of how Jackie flip-flopped whenever they actually started filming. So I feel like Jackie really started out wanting to be Teresa's friend. She was a fan of Teresa. I posted on the community page a long time ago a photo of Jackie and her 2 little boys with Teresa at one of Teresa's book signings in New Jersey. Jackie actually went there and got a photo with her. And so I think that she's always, maybe even if she didn't want to acknowledge it, she had something in her that she had it in her mind. She really wanted to be Teresa's friend. So I think she needed to make a name for herself. She thought if she went after Teresa, you know, the first couple of seasons and was problematic, it would, you know, really solidify her spot there, but it's not been the case, and she claims to be full-time now. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I was told we still aren't making, you know, those decisions yet. Also, let's see, Rachel will stay friend status. The other new girl will just be a guest. And I think that is all I have on New Jersey right now. Let's see here. It'll be the first time that they'll have 7 full-time housewives. Also, guys, we haven't seen any leaks come from the cast. There hasn't been anyone feeding bloggers, allegedly, thus far, which, of course, makes it for a better season because then we already don't know what's happening. Sometimes things get leaked or you know, they feed a narrative to a blogger or sell a story, and then the other one comes out, and there's, you know, and we end up knowing half of the season before it even airs. But just like now, guys, like we're wondering, where is Waldo? Where is Kathy Hilton? So if you've seen her in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, make sure you comment and let us know, because I haven't seen her at all this season. On the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I was just confused because I thought she like was going big and getting the money, and she wanted to really give herself a great look, and recover from the whole Paris Hilton troubled schooling thing. But I don't know. Well, that's another video, guys. That's just a whole nother video. So anyways, that's what's going on. That's what we're going to be seeing out of New Jersey. I think it's going to be a great season. I think they're going to deliver like they always do. So guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, and we will talk soon. Have a great day.